I love great conversations. Hi, my name is Angel Jones. Thank you for joining me on 12-minute convos where I help you create a brand of your own unique, real self. Listen in as I have conversations with amazing people from all over the world. Good night, Denise Hamilton. How are you doing on this wonderful, beautiful night?
Fantastic. How are you?
I'm excellent, my friend. It's a great pleasure to connect with you. I got through, right? Please
Yes.
do tell us, what part of the world are you in right now?
I'm in Houston, Texas, in the U.S.
All right. And which of your talents is responsible for us connecting at this time?
I'm assuming it's about starting Watch Her Work.
Yeah, it definitely is. Tell us a bit more about that, please.
Well, Watch Her Work is a digital platform for professional women. And the whole concept, I got really intrigued with the idea that you shouldn't have to have powerful friends to have access to powerful information. And so often when we talk about careers and moving ahead in our careers, we talk about networking and sponsors and mentors. But what if you don't have access to those people? And those people are also incredibly busy. But we're expecting them to be the captains of our careers. It's just not realistic. So it occurred to me, why don't we start filming these women? That way we capture their stories and we make them accessible to everyone. Just because you live in a place that you don't have access to the general counsel of Schlumberger or the vice president of Chase Bank, it doesn't mean you're not ambitious and can't benefit from exposure to that information. So this way we film these women sharing their advice and make it available to the entire world. And so far we have about 6,000 videos. We're filming all the time. And our goal is to close the professional gap for women in our lifetime.
Wow, well done. Wow. Is that a struggle you experienced, being able to access the people that definitely could help your career move forward?
Well, when you are outgoing or you're attractive or you are in certain industries, you're going to connect with those women, right? But that's not everybody. And everybody doesn't live in certain cities that have a critical mass of female leaders. Everyone doesn't live in socially are not connected to groups of women. I was always really fortunate to find those relationships and be able to build them. But I'm also an extrovert. And just because you're an extrovert, or an introvert, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't have access to that same advice and that same wisdom, And I just believe that all of the problems and challenges, we shouldn't make people step in the same puddle we already stepped in.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can skip a couple steps. I think it's okay to skip the line.
That's pretty intriguing stuff. So, hey, there's a lot of work that surrounds what you're doing, Denise.
Yes.
Why will you continue to repeat this skill, nevertheless?
Because it's important. I think it's very few people in life that get to work on something that really moves the needle and really has the capacity to change the world. I don't want to just go to work every day. I want to do things that shape the world for my daughter and for all the daughters to come. And so this is my way to impact the world. And I'm committed to living out a full, excellent life.
Tell us where we can go to find out more, please.
WatchHerWork.com. Also, you can follow me on Instagram and on other social media, all of them at WatchHerWork TV. And we are getting ready to do a full rollout of a big chunk of our library on YouTube. So stay tuned to that. So YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, follow us on Watch Her Work TV.
Love it. WatchHerWork.tv. It's WatchHerWork.tv.
It's WatchHerWork.com,
Okay.
But on social media, it's Watch Her Work TV.
All right, wonderful.
At Watch Her Work TV. Yes.
All right. Well, Denise, tell us one other thing that you've done consistently over the last 3 years.
Oh, that's a great question. You know what? I've bet on myself. I've taken risks. I've jumped. I've leaped because I think that all too often we spend too much time planning and we allow it to paralyze us and keep us from doing the amazing idea that's in us. You have to put it in the world to fix it. You can read books about swimming. You can listen to podcasts about swimming. You can watch videos about swimming, but there's no substitute for getting in the water. So I always jump in the water, and I hope your audience will, I'll see them in the deep end of the pool.
How does it make you feel doing that?
Powerful. Because I know it's up to me. My success, my achievement, my opportunities, it's all up to me. If I'll put in the work, I believe that the road will come up to meet me.
Amazing audience. You're hearing it live here from Denise Hamilton from WatchHerWork.com. Definitely check her out. Amazing stories being shared. Over 6,000 now, right?
Yeah,
wow.
25,000 by the end of next year.
Wow.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Love the concept. Love the concept.
This Jamaican girl is making a difference.
Caribbean in the house. Well, look at that. I love it. Love it. Well, Denise, let's switch gears for a moment now and let me invite you into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm, blue Caribbean water.
Yes.
Denise, what is your earliest childhood memory?
Oh my gosh. Wow. Playing in the yard with my brothers. I have two brothers. And climbing fences in a skirt that was too short. I don't know why they did that to us in Jamaica when we were little. It was too short.
How old do you think you were?
Probably 3.
So why do you think this memory sticks out so clear?
It's happiness, right? It's simplicity and fun and being with family. What else is more important?
How do you see that memory connecting to who you are today?
I've always been willing to take a risk and to do what some people may say are traditionally male things to do. If my brothers were climbing the fence, I'm going to climb the fence too, right? So I think it's like the earliest memory of me kind of operating in the fullness of myself and not necessarily fitting into what all the other little girls were doing.
Well, can I offer an interpretation to the thought picture you created in my mind? I love the idea that you're climbing over barriers, and in doing so, you are ensuring that others understand just the way you vividly remember, hey, that skirt was too short, but you are using a medium like your brain recorded at that particular time. You're using a medium to record women so that other women are able to access what's on the next side of that fence.
I love it.
If we fast forwarded to when you were 12, what was your favorite song?
Oh my gosh, my favorite song. Heartbeat, probably by Tanya Gardner.
There we go. Well, you definitely listen to your heartbeat, don't you?
I do. I always try to silence the world and hear my own voice, hear my own, vision, my own sense of how my life is supposed to be. I definitely make sure that nobody's voice is louder than mine.
Love it. Well, Denise, we've arrived at our destination, but before we get off of this time machine, there is a small declaration form, so it's yes or no, possibly a bit more. We're going to move pretty quickly here. Are you ready, Denise?
Yep, ready.
Denise, have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
Yes.
Are you married?
Yes.
Do you have children?
Yes.
Do you believe in God?
Yes.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
Yes.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
No.
How about 3 hours a week?
Yes.
What about screen time, the phone and the computer? Is it more than 8 or less than 8 hours a day?
Well, I run a website, so it's definitely more than 8.
Denise, if you had to share with us your own unique real statement, a statement that represents Denise Hamilton, what would you say that is?
I would say that you are stronger than you think and you are capable of more than you know.
Love it. Denise, this has been a great pleasure. Before you leave, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
I cannot wait to see the incredible creation that comes out of this audience. I believe that this is an incredible time in our history where if you can really imagine it, you can bring it to fruition. So I'd love to see people that are brave and willing to take the steps to make creative change in their lives. So good luck, and I really encourage you to always try, because if you fail, guess what? It's just another lesson and another brick in your future.
Just like that little girl that's climbing over that fence, you better watch her work. Denise Hamilton, thank you, my friend, for being on What is Inspired by 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones. Thank you for being on 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones. Stay tuned for more from our advertisers.
Diabetes is a mountain pandemic. It's a disease that's not acute but chronic. Similar to this rhyming method, I have simplified the definition, the signs and symptoms, and the complications of diabetes for both adults and children in my books, Poems for Patients, A Focus on Diabetes, and The ABCs of Diabetes for Children. These books are available on Amazon.com, and for more information, you can visit my website, poemsbyaj.com. That's poemsbyaj.com.